Hello and welcome to Paradroid on 64, or rather this is Paradroid's Metal Edition, which is um, sort of an enhanced version that was knocked up for a budget re-release. So let's get started. This scenario here tells you all about it, but the idea is that you take control of this robot. And you have to clear each deck on a ship of robots, and you can either shoot them like this, or you can transfer to that robot, and you basically become that robot, and you inherit any abilities it has. Like some have superior lasers, some have superior sort of ramming strength. That sort of thing. So we're starting on a very simple deck here. I'll just check we are actually. Oh, yep, there we go. We're not actually playing colour there. There's an option for black and white. For some reason, the version I have starts at black and white. Now you don't get any extra lives. The idea is that you should never really spend much time as Unit 001. You should transfer to another robot, and once you've done that, you effectively have your extra life. So let's transfer to this robot. What I will do is I will pause the emulator. It tells you which robot you're going to go to, but if I hit pause now, that stops the timer at the top, and I'll explain this bit. In the middle of the screen is a row of, a column of yellow and purple blocks, and the idea is that you can pick yellow or purple sides. The left hand side is yellow, right hand side is purple, and the idea is that you must complete the section with more blocks than your opponent. So you basically have to get, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that's 12, so you need to get 7 of your colour. And on the extremities of the screen you can see there's some little arrows. That represents how many pulses you have. So I can see I've only got 2 pulses, and the higher your opponent, the more pulses he generally has. So you can't just go from Unit 001 to Unit 999. That will most likely end up in disaster unless you're very lucky. It can be done, but you need to be very lucky. And each section's got a sort of randomised array of circuit components. Some change the colour of your pulse, which you don't want to use. Some auto pulse, which means if you pulse into it, it will continue to pulse even after your pulse has run out. Some split your pulse, some you need to fire 2 into to get 1 out, and some block your pulse. It's not explained very well in the manual, but once you've played it a few times, it doesn't take long to work out what does what. But I'll unpause it now because you don't have much time to pick your colour. I'll go the right hand side. So you go left to right. I'll go right. So I'm now purple. I've only got 2 pulses, so I've got to make them count. So well, the CPU has managed to. You see your pulses, they run out after a short while. That's where the auto pulse ones come in. So I've successfully managed to transfer. So I'm now Unit 249. So if I run low on energy, I won't be destroyed and game over. All that happens is I revert back to Unit 001. Likewise, if I fail to transfer to a robot, then I will revert back to 001. So this is basically your extra life. It sounds complicated, but it's not really. It's just it's probably probably needs to give you have to sort of play to get to grips with it. So what I've done is I've cleared the deck now, and well, now this is a lift. Now some decks have more than one lift. And then it transfers you to the side of the this is a side view of the ship that you're on. And you can, this lift shaft lets me access these levels. So I'll transfer to this unit. So the higher the unit you are, the more pulses you start with. So I've now got 4. I generally find it's best to go with the side that's got the simplest layout, to be honest. And the best strategy really is to wait until as long as you can before committing yourself, and let the opponent use up all his pulses, and then you can just swoop in and sort of get a last minute victory. I find that's the best strategy. So I've closed the deck, but this is a console you can access. Tells you it tells you you can view any droid that's lower than your current designation. Unit 302 is pretty good. That's a messenger robot. It's pretty fast. You can really whiz about. Unit 476 is the first enemy unit that has a laser. Because he's a maintenance robot, he's equipped with a laser. Fitted with multiple arms. Blah, blah. He's quite useful, and he's the first opponent that will really give you some trouble. I'll come back to that level. That's a command level, I think. Let's get higher class of droid. Okay, this is quite an easy level. The controls are really well done. You can move around and fire any direction. You can move one direction and fire in another. Really well thought out. And if you go in the console, it tells you what deck you're on. So this is the stores. You can get a little map of the level as well, which is quite useful. Yep, so this game, when it originally came out, it didn't run quite as fast as this. It was a bit slower, which some people prefer apparently. Unfortunately, I never played it, the original version, so it seems a bit slow to me, but I'm used to it being faster. But I can understand how some people might prefer. Okay, so I'm running out of energy now, so I really need to transfer. You can only stay in a you can only stay for a limited time in a droid, so you need to constantly transfer. That's a horrible screen. So I've actually transferred to a lower class, but it's better doing that than risk going back to 001. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, when the original came out, I never played it, but I played what's sort of known as Paradroid Competition Edition, which was a re-release with Iridium Plus, and it was basically Paradroid but faster. So that's the version I'm sort of used to. So, and then after we got this version, which is Paradroid Metal Edition, which is basically the competition edition, but with graphic style more like Morpheus, Andrew Braybrook's Morpheus. Yep, so, I mean, your energy levels are represented by how fast the little circle is rotating on your robot. So it's going a bit slow now, so now I should really transfer to another robot. Again, just pick the simplest side. I'll go yellow again. What I'll do is I'll come out this. Oh, there's a 476. Yeah, you start to fire at you. Yeah, so the graphics are. I mean, I think the backgrounds are great. They're really sort of metallic and solid. Certainly do the job. I mean, okay, I know they're pretty much the same on every level, just different colours, but they're pretty good. These are energy revivers. They'll top up your energy, but maximum. But it deducts your score when you use them, so not wise to use them too much. I might go up to this level just to show you some of the battle droids. I've just done the wrong. Need to go into their lift shaft. I'm probably going to get killed here, but I'll just transfer right away to whatever's there. So, transfer to a battle droid. Yep, so graphically the game is sort of more functional than impressive, but it's still quite well drawn. But I don't think it's one of Braybrook's smartest games graphically. He's done a lot better than this. So I've actually got a sort of smart bomb laser, but you can't destroy these other 711s because they're shielded, so you have to transfer into them. Right, so you can see I was leaving it to the last minute really to just let the enemy use up all his pulses, then I swoop in. I'll not bother transferring, I'll just see what else is here. That's the 999, which is the command cyborg. There's only one in each level, and you can only control them for a very short period of time. Again, not a very good choice here. We'll stick with this one. Right, so we are now the top robot. You could basically destroy everything with it, but this is where the game becomes a bit more exciting. But you can only control it for a very short time. You can see it's starting to run pretty slow now, the energy level. Some decks are split. This one's a split deck. I'm in the main red bit, but there's a bit over to the right which you need to access with another lift. So I'll go back to another lift. Yeah, I'm starting to run it already. This is where you want to transfer to another robot ASAP. Oops. There we go. Just in time. Yep, so yeah, it's not graphically one of Braybrook's best games. I managed to screw this up, so it's game over. But yeah, because I'm Unit 001, that's effectively game over. I don't think it's one of his best games graphically, but it's still a great game to play. Yeah, I can't fault it too much. It's just not immediately accessible due to the you have to learn the mini game and things like that. But otherwise, I'll give it. It's a great game. I'll give it 9 out of 10. And see you in the next video.